Hello everybody, it's Jordan the Computer Scientist here, and today I have made a GUI, and I'm very excited about it. This is my first GUI. At my job, we have to count how many people come in the store and out the store, and to do that, we use a program that just counts how many people in. You hit the plus button, it adds one, and then you hit the subtraction button, and then it subtracts one. And I thought that'd be an easy little GUI to make, so I'm making one. So as you look here, I have my little new project created and everything. The first thing I'm going to do is actually create a J-frame. Very excited about this. I kind of memorized how to do it. So J-frame frame equals new J-frame, right? Oh, and also I can create the title of my J-frame inside of these parentheses. So I have counter, which is, I just wanted it to be counter because, whatever. I'm going to import that. And under here, I'm going to start setting my size. I'm going to do 300 by 300. Okay, so I set my default close operation to exit on close. So basically, if I start my GUI, it'll have, it'll look like this, basically. And I can hit the X that's right here, but it'll just hide the program. It won't actually close out the entire program. So in order to do that, I have to make this set default close operation, and I have to put exit on close. So when I hit X, it closes completely out. Okay, so right here I have frame.setVisible to true, which is going to allow us to actually view the GUI. So I'm going to run it, and this right here is our GUI. Okay, now under here I'm going to create a J panel, and of course you have to import that. And under here I'm going to put my label, so I'm going to do JLabel label equals new JLabel panel.add label. So it's basically just adding my label to the panel. I also have to add the panel to the frame. Now I have to create two buttons. Okay, so I have new J button plus is the name of the button, and then in these parentheses I have the plus sign because that's what's actually going to show up on the button when I add the button to the panel. Under here I'm going to add my second button, and that's going to be minus. So under each one, I'm going to add the button to the panel. Okay, so under it, I have panel.add plus because it's the name of the button, and then panel.add minus because it's the name of the second button. If I run that, you'll see both of them, the plus and the minus. Actually, I forgot. So you can't see my GUI with what I use to record my screen. It only records the program that's right here. So I'm going to have to actually re-record everything that I'm doing. Well, not everything that I'm doing, but just re-record the outcome like at the end, I guess. Sucks, but whatever. Now this is the part that I got stuck on. So before I do my next part, I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to put it up here. Public counter GUI, right? And then I'm going to paste that. I'm going to delete this. Oh my god, not even on that line. And up here, I'm going to do private JLabel label. I'm going to take that JLabel out of this one, and I'm going to add my two buttons up here. So this next part is the part that I got stuck on. Okay, so under here, well, I have to do it for each button. So there's an add action listener. So basically the action listener, it listens to the clicks that the button gets. So let's say like I had counter equals 0, and well, let me put that. But yeah, so let's say I had counter equals 0 and it's displayed on the screen, and it'll hear a click and it'll increment by 1 if I have it increment by 1, which now I will have it increment by 1, and also decrement, decrease by 1 value every time I hit the other one. And it'll just listen to the amount of clicks and then add a number and or subtract a number depending on which button I hit. So I was looking everywhere on how to have two buttons do two completely different functions. I didn't know how, and it was really blowing me because I really wanted my next video to be on GUI, to be a GUI. I didn't want to do classes yet. I didn't want to do polymorphism yet. I wanted to do a GUI because it's fun. Well, it wasn't fun, but now it's fun because I got it working. So I'm going to do name of my button, add action listener, and I'm going to put new action listener in the parentheses. But here's the thing. So right here, you see how I put it in the parentheses? No, not yet. Not yet. I promise you. Just stick with me, right? So from what I found, I actually put a curly bracket right here. So the way I would do it before is I would have to add the unimplemented objects or contents, forgot the name, and then this will pop up, right? Override public void action performed action event E, right? And then inside of this is where I will put the action that I wanted to happen when the button got clicked. And right here is where you put the parentheses and then the semicolon. And I have all these red lines, so I'm going to have to import the action listener. Oh, I named this counter and not count. Ha, funny me. Yes, so with this syntax that I have to really study and stuff, it works. It's going to say number of clicks and it's going to have the count displayed. And the count is going to change every time you hit the button. Now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it inside of my minus button. And I'm just going to change this to minus. And I'm going to have to change this to count minus. But basically, I'm done with the public counter GUI. I'm done with this, right? Now, I can put new counter GUI right here. I'm going to run this. You guys can't see this right now. And I have it working. Okay, so now I'm going to run it and my GUI is going to pop up and you'll see a plus and a minus. I'm going to hit plus. We're going to see 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to subtract it by 4. It should go into -1. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And boom goes the dynamite. I have a working program, working GUI. I created this. I'm very happy. It actually kind of took me some days of researching because I kept getting frustrated and quitting and then starting again the next day. And I am happy that it is working. Thank you everybody for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Now, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I will have another video coming out soon. I promise. And I'll see you guys later.